Okay.
Welcome everybody to War Commander Watchtower. We are going down through the release notes that just came out from Kix. We The downtime is delayed to, I think it was nearly my time at midnight, so we're gonna do the show anyway. I want to introduce you to the panel, and I can start with Chad. Can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
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 And Highsighty, can you unmute and say hello?
There we go. Unmuted. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Trickster, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hello. And Ghost Rider, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hello. And Woody, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Well, let's go to it then. We can start with maybe Warpath. What did you guys think about Warpath?
Hello, everyone.
Somebody's got YouTube on.
Yep. Oh, hello, Lady of War.
Short house.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about the Warpath? Can I start with Chad, maybe? No? And Highsighty, what is your opinion on Warpath?
It wasn't bad. Not much. I mean, there was no issues I had other than some units that I'm no longer happy with. But that's about it. I mean, It was just another warpath.
Yeah. Little grindy.
Yeah, if you either stuck with the ever 12-hour section or you coined a little bit. I wish they'd change that clock to degrade as time goes by.
Yeah, it was the only thing that I've actually thought that was a little downer for me is that when you have to wait the 12 hours if you don't want to coin, and it is before bedtime and something, you have maybe 6 hours left. It sucks a little bit. You don't you cannot coin the rest of it, so you can hit it before you go to bed or before you go to work.
A degrading clock would be good.
Yeah. Well, Trickster, what do you think about the Warpath?
Yeah, I've done it on both of my accounts.
Yeah.
Just another warpath. It was grindy. I think I just couldn't be bothered with it because before the event we had warpath, then we had the main event, and now we've got another warpath. Oh, that's a bit much. I don't want to be stuck at my computer 24/7.
No, that is that was. I will admit, like you say, it was in the end little too much. Maybe I was the war commanded out at the point, and that. It takes a lot before I'm that.
Yeah, and then this weekend we've got something else coming, which we're going to go over.
Yeah. I can maybe ask the next one.
Go back to Chad, is he here?
Yeah, Chad. What do you think about Warpath, and what is your opinion on that?
It was good. It was fun.
Yep. Any issues with the game?
Quiet in here.
No, I didn't notice any issues.
Okay.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Can't hear a word.
Oh, when you are here, I think it's Scott. His my headphones fucked. Sorry. Brandy, can you give your opinion on? Sorry, can you give your opinion on Warpath? Was it good, bad, grindy?
I liked it a lot.
That was pretty awesome. And Woody?
Yeah, I normally like the warpath, but this time I just took it easy. I just did the every 12 hours for the blood thaw. Other than that, it's just too much grinding.
Yeah. it is little too close for the. We go from one event to another event, and it can be little grindy sometimes. But we're
These are
gonna
the
get.
only guys that I know of that complain about grinding.
And we are going to another one. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, that's it. That was. I don't wanna. That will have been some. What do you call it? Yeah, we're going down. Go to downtime and release notes and.
Well, just a quick one. Lady of War said she started on the last day and still got a 15k.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Grind it, girl. Get it.
But she doesn't sleep or eat.
She's
Yeah, but
like
she
you,
likes
but on the
grinding.
last of the day of the event, and not the first 3 days of the event.
That's why she's short. She don't need feeding.
Well, we're going through the release notes, and do you guys want me to read it, or is there any volunteers for that one?
I'll do it if you want to.
Just don't make him sick this time.
Okay.
Have you got the pages up?
Have you seen this?
No?
See what?
Oh, I'm not screen sharing. Oh, that's maybe
No.
why.
That's what happens when he gets too excited.
Just remember, hit F11.
I'm gonna do like this. And go straight to the release notes.
F11.
F11. I'm gonna try F11 like this.
Yes.
Perfect.
Welcome back, Scott.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry I'm late, YouTube.
Earth to Scott.
We need another woman on the panel.
Oh, you've already got Woody here.
Well, first of all, before we go into this, Scott, what did you think of Warpath, and did you enjoy it?
Apart from all the whining and bitching in my sector, yeah. But generally, I do enjoy Warpath.
Good.
I made the 10,000 and got the required amount of blood for to upgrade my hovers to level 15, I think, and I now have 17 of them, so I didn't do too bad.
Yeah, who was it that had 30-something hovers? Was it Yellow?
Yep.
Holy
I've got
crap.
20 on.
I just want to say hello to Mikey W. Welcome to the show. And you can start reading.
Do I have to? Right, patch notes. Following changes and fixes are being applied in the Thursday, May the 21st update. Events: Showdown Heroes Assemble 3. Survive against waves of enemy using only your heroes to win XP. Completing all 4 Showdown bases grant a massive bonus XP prize and increase your XP combo boost. XP can be used to purchase heroes, hero training tokens, and hero tech. Get the new excavator hero Alan, training tokens and all his tech. Starts May 22nd, 10 AM PDT, which is tomorrow morning, and ends May 25th, 10 AM PDT.
That is,
I want to go over that in a minute. Content changes. Gear Store update. The Twin Blade soars into battle. The Twin Blade and all its tech are now available in Gear Store. What's that? Revenge of the Titanic Spec Op. And a level 31 and Lovely Day Spec Op also make their way to the store.
I don't think it is Titanic, but, because that is a sunken ship.
Yeah.
It depends on what it's going on. Maybe a sunken unit.
Maybe we're going to have flying icebergs.
I know you play shooting boats, but hell.
Hope it had better luck than the Titanic.
Yeah.
And not a curse on it.
but it looks like Revenge of the Titans spec up. That must be Omega Titans.
A lovely day. That sounds like because a lovely day was the war rig, wasn't it? So if they've given you an Omega war rig now instead of an Elite.
Yeah.
So the last one is bug fixes. Elite and Omega I bases not awarding initial 3 to 4 parts fixed.
I think there's a lot of players that are happy about that one.
On a side note, they did say that the first day that was out, if you didn't get it before a certain time, that's 3 to 4 parts. They said send in a ticket and they'll research it and try to award you those 3 and 4 parts. I sent in a ticket, have not received a response yet, except it's in queue. That's about it. So just don't expect a quick return reply. Give them time to fix it, and hopefully they'll make it right.
Have any of you played with your twin blades?
That sounds
So glad
nasty.
you said twin blades.
Oh,
Evening, Nut.
oh, sorry, it was not meant like that. You know the plane?
No, the helicopter.
The
You
new
have
helicopter.
a dirty mind, all of you.
I've got them to level 7 at the moment. I haven't even built one.
I think Bonsai's trying to motorboat them.
Oh, I actually, what is motorboating? Well, I actually like them a lot, but my are level 10 at the moment, and I can see when they get high up in the level, they act little like the parallax on the ground. If that is, you call
I've
them.
used them a little bit. I've only got a couple built. I'm just trying them. I'm maxing out all the tech first before I want to use them. Because they're only
I've got 15 built.
Oh. And we got another one. Chad, welcome to the show. Oh, that is you, Chad.
Hey, I've been here. Well, if that's the case, I'm leaving because you forget about me.
Well, yes, there will be those XP bonus you can click on and get your XP boosted. Remember to, if you got some XP, I think it's gonna be like last time where you could, when you got some XP, you could actually buy them to boost your the next round with XP. And they'll last for, I think it was an hour or something like that.
Yeah, you could get up to 250% XP, couldn't you?
Yeah, so stock up on them and get it going, guys and
But
girls.
short of the new units, there's not going to be anything left after that.
True, that's true.
So it's for higher levels. It's going to be just a short event.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always go for the leaderboard position.
Bonsai's going to have 5 days of coffee ready made, and he's going to have it put in his veins intravenously.
See what
Lining it up before he goes to bed.
Yeah.
What people don't understand is that these guys like
he's
to
not
play.
going to bed. He's not going to bed. He's taking coffee and Prozac. He's going to do a 5-day stretch.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's got a bucket next to his seat, so he ain't got to bother getting up to the toilet.
No, just piss in a bottle.
It's gonna be an XP war.
Well, we're going.
What we got next?
Let me go back and see what we got next. Is I have to put that F11 down, and we are going to. Do we do this event? Hero Assemble?
Sure, we're not.
Why not?
F11.
Oh, F11, sorry.
Right, so we got Showdown Hero Assemble 3. Starts May 22nd at 10 a.m. PDT. Ends May the 25th at 10 a.m. PDT. Use It or Lose It ends May the 26th at 10 a.m. PDT. Bonsai, can you
Yeah.
just bring that in a little bit?
How in?
Just zoom in on your top
Then
top right. Just zoom your screen in a bit.
out of
It should be 3 little dots. Top right.
Up there.
not on this. Gonna jump out again, and then
No,
I'm gonna.
No, 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 no.
No, don't jump out.
No.
It's all right. It's
Sit,
all
stay.
right as it is. It's just yellow writing. So, description: survive against waves of enemies using only your heroes to win XP. Completing all 4 showdown bases. Keep going to say bloody shadow ops. Grants a massive bonus XP prize and increase your XP combo boost. Combo boosts now last even longer. Stack multiple XP combo boosts on top of each other by restarting showdown and playing again. Unlock base 4 by defeating bases 1 to 3. So event XP is used in the showdown store. Earn XP to unlock heroes, their training tokens and their tech. All versions of the faction heroes, their tokens and their tech will be available.
Yes.
So if you haven't got Nick, get it.
You haven't got Braden. Get
And
it.
I have a little thing that all should remember because the Shadow Ops starts. I think it is Saturday, and if you hit that start button, you make sure to keep an eye on it because the Shadow Ops will end if you don't do that and you just hit it one time and it stands on repeat. It will end. I think it is Monday. And the is 25. When is that? Let me see.
My advice would be do it after this showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Actually, Trickster, get your
ends
heroic
Monday.
showdown out of the way over the weekend, guys, and then do your shadow ops on the Monday when it's finished.
Yeah.
Nah, the 120s are easy.
Yeah, but we all think that, but we actually, some of us did actually a mistake when we went into Warpath. We did our Shadow Ops just before the Warpath started, and then we forgot all about it. So some of us did only one run through or 2 run throughs.
Oh crap! By Monday, I had five repeats done.
Yeah, but just make sure that you hit that. That if you have to keep an eye on it. That's all what I'm saying. Well, carry on, Trickster.
Right, so how does it work? Create platoons of heroes only, including single-use heroes and special force heroes. You can deploy air heroes as well as retreat from battle. You can win each target by holding out against waves of enemies. Earn more XP with each completed wave, or by destroying all buildings in the base, which Bonsai went mad with Dennis last time.
Yes, we can still hear him. We can still hear him laughing.
that was actually funny.
Which will award all XP for the target. Yeah, that saves you doing all the basic waves, doesn't it? You just kill all the buildings. The more cycles of showdown you complete, the more of a stacked XP combo bonus you will receive. For your next playthrough, be quick through. The bonus won't last long. Scroll down for me, Bonsai.
Yeah, I'm scrolling. I'm
Oh,
just
yes,
excited. Can you read it?
We got the Queen.
You'll make us throw up again.
Actually, my eyes go fucking funny. We got the Queen of War Commander just joined us. Welcome, Skips. So, base 1 pays out 20k XP.
Yep.
Wave 2 is 40k XP. Wave 3 is 60k XP. Base 2, Wave 1, 20k XP. Wave 2, 40k XP. Wave 3, 60k XP. Base 3 is 20k XP. Wave 2 is 40k XP. Wave 3 is 60k XP. And base 4 is wave 1 is 140k XP. Wave 2 is 140k XP. And wave 3 is 140k XP. A 420k XP bonus will be awarded upon completing all 4 bases. So how much is that a playthrough?
It's 120, 120, 120 is 360, and 420.
A little million, maybe, is it?
Yeah,
360, 420.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 1.1 million, I think.
Yep.
Quick
Oh,
math.
no, because you got another 420k for completing.
Yeah. Like the first 3 bases is 360.
Yep.
And then you've got 140, 280, 320. Yeah, it's about a million, a million one, I think. Quick maths.
So get them XP bonuses running.
Yep.
I know last time I didn't get that many bonuses, and I still managed to get 50 million XP throughout the weekend.
No.
I know Bonsai was closer to the 150 million XP.
Well, that's what I was going to mention earlier, that these guys like to go like XP against each other to see who can get the top. It's funny.
Yeah. Nutcracker said on the side chat it's about 1.4 million Trickster per run through.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Nut.
So
And
we
here-
move on to Alan. The
Oh,
new
that is you have to take a look at this.
Closer to the 150 million XP.
Wait.
That's what I was going to mention earlier, that these guys like to go like.
Who is
Somebody's got you two, Bob.
That was mine. I'm sorry. Hang on. Can I interrupt real quick? I'm sorry. Wait. Wait for it. Nutcracker. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes,
done.
And sometimes you just are.
Step into a Slim Jim.
This is the hero I was so excited about when I saw it. Holy shit!
Right.
Sorry. I think I'm too excited to do it myself. Do you want to read it?
Yeah, you're gonna piss yourself.
Yeah.
Get too excited. He's getting all wet. So, Alan, the newest of the heroes, Generation 3 Faction Survivors, type heavy vehicle, weapon, machine gun, and dozer blade. Damage type is sustain and melee, and the size is 550.
Jeez.
Holy shit!
Size
Yeah.
does matter.
It's a big one.
I thought it was the range.
That's
It's
as
big.
big as Uniques.
It's bullshit. Is what it is. I mean, every other hero that is always matched the unit size, and this one they've added another 100, and
Do
the
you
normal
think
unit size was 412.
Do you think maybe that is a fault? No, the range is down further down.
Is that if you haven't got a maxed storage? Because if you've got max storage, it brings the size down, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm not sure on that. Right, so
We'll find out tomorrow.
HP level 1 is 29.6 million. HP max level is 30 million. It's not a lot.
412 size it goes down to on the side chat.
Okay.
DPS level 1 is just under 1.2 million.
On level
And
one,
DPS max level is 3.1 million, just over. I
Is
ain't
that,
going for 1600 sub that. Is that what, Bonsai?
per second or on each shot?
Damage per second.
Whoa. He's just gonna be a beastie boys.
I've been told that the DPS shown is always DPS is damage per second, not damage per shot.
Correct.
So its max speed is 3.6.
which is actually faster than the other one.
Max range.
If you add your millisecond lag,
Max range is 500. Talent level 1, movement speed increased by 20%. And acceleration increased by 100%. Level 5 talent takes 20% less damage while moving.
Holy shit. He's
Right,
gonna
so-
be a beast.
So they've only given you stats for level 5. Does that mean the heroes that they've released lately, up until Braden, so including Nick, Mikey, Braden, and now Alan, and the other one is the little fella runs around chucking grenades, forget his name, but they only go up to level 5. Are they keeping them at level 5, or are they going to go to level 10 later on?
With what?
I think I'll be going level 10.
Good question. I would love to see Nick go to level 10 and become renowned since he's one of the older heroes. But I mean, I hope that everybody would agree as a player, not speaking as a moderator, as a player. Nick is really, really still so useful, versatile, and regardless of what tech you have on it, very OP'd. I can't imagine that thing being level 10, but I think on some heroes, yeah, maybe they might, we follow the regular cadence. If you look at the cadence for when things become renowned,
Yeah.
Obviously Nick is not included in that. But then again, Nick was one of the last ones where they decided to, do what they did, to him when they released him. Honestly, I don't know, I could be wrong. Again, I'm speaking as a player, not as a moderator. I really don't think that they thought even Mikey was going to be as powerful and useful as he is. So I think the same thing. I believe the same thing myself as a player. I just don't realize that they realized how powerful and versatile it was going to be. So
Everybody says that how good Mikey is, but I still never use him.
No,
Oh, I do.
But you are sweat.
I do use them in my base when I'm online, and I learned that from Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. So when I'm online, I do use him in my base, and he does help me with Adam. So not so much with now that people have got their legendary hover tanks so high, but if I can get Adam out of my base, when they're in there, I can concentrate on some other stuff. But I've used him in other bases. I use him to prep base. I just can't remember all those bases, what they are right now. I just know when somebody says, can you prep this for me? I just can't remember what they are off the top of my head. Will use him. In the Adam bases, I used to use him to shock Adam so that I could take care of the rest of the stuff, get to the right side, and do what I had to do. But he has uses. I just didn't realize he was I've never used a disruptor for anything. So I really thought that when Mikey came out, he was going to be, sorry, Kixai, I thought he was going to be as shit like the disruptors were, and he's not. But then again, I mean, Mikey's a pretty awesome person if you're listening, darling. So yeah, he has uses, but, he's not as versatile as Nick, but he's definitely has helped me in my base when I'm online.
How about when you're offline?
Bonsai, my reply to you is bollocks. Right, so a retired soldier turns mechanic. Alan was an excavator expert, returning to duty to show the younger crews how it was done. Alan's excavator is faster, heavily armored, and equipped with modified machine guns. Where the hell did I get engine from then? My eyes are fucked.
Yeah, Trickster, when you have to introduce a hero like that, you have to do it in a dark voice. I
Ed on
think
the
he's
side
gonna.
chat has just said that he has to remind you that Alan may be high priority.
Yeah.
So he will be like your devout's and your other level, your generation 4 units.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
We,
is
you,
is
Yep.
Killdozer rounds.
Yeah, baby.
Effects increased damage to vehicles and buildings. Slot loader cost is 750k XP.
Ooh.
Heavy spike treads. Effect increased armor, movement, and reduced damage from mines. Slot tread cost 750k XP. Alan heroic training effect. Reduces damage from air, increased damage to uniques, training slot training, costs 800k XP. Now
Yeah.
you could talk about Alan.
Do those machine guns go aim up?
Let's see. Yeah, it's sits on a what do you call it?
Is it pintle mounted? Is that what you're saying?
I'm wondering if it's going to shoot the air like
Is
the.
it just going to be land only?
No, it's land
No,
and
no,
air, but it doesn't shoot high altitude.
It doesn't
Excavator
shoot.
shoots air, doesn't it? It just doesn't shoot high altitude like Woody's just said.
Right.
Okay.
The one problem I've got with Alan, he is shockable.
Maybe. But
Shocking.
we
Now,
gotta find.
Told you the fix that I thought would be good is when you have something that can be shockable, you shock whatever it is that's shooting at you first, so they can't shock you back.
That's terribly shocking.
No, it's not going to outrange the Lancers, is it?
Well, the Lancers are broken. No comment.
Don't get me started.
Boy, I'll ask that question in a minute. We're just going through the notes at the moment.
And it's not going to outrange controllers with EMP.
No, but you have to play with it before you can say. Oh, that sounded wrong again.
Brandy's got a dirty mind.
The ladies will come and play with it.
But I can see a lot of uses with him.
So can I.
One day we're gonna have tutorials on how to use him.
Yes, I can. I will make as soon as I get him.
Video where it didn't happen.
Okay, YouTube. After 10 minutes after this event goes live tomorrow, expect Bonsai to be starting a video on how to use Adam or Alan even.
Adam, I can show you straight away. But oh, Adele is on the side chat. Happy birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday to
To
you.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adele. Oh, happy birthday to you.
Doesn't quite have the same skipjack effect, does it, guys?
No.
I have to ask, so if he's in the side chat, Adele, I have to ask your permission. Can I sing happy birthday to you? Let's see what he says. Out of respect for him as a person. Because the show's live, so and
Come on, Tricky, do it.
Decisions. Come on, Adele. It's not that hard. Answer up.
do it. It's really easy. It's 3 letters or 2 letters.
Yay or nay?
Wait, thank you. Really appreciate it. Oh wait, it's probably delayed because of where he is. Come on, Adele. Yes or no?
Skipjack sexy happy birthday.
Yes or no? Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Oh, Woody says yes.
Woody said yeah.
Okay, Woody said yes. Well, if Woody says yes, then I have permission.
If you feel like
If you feel like it's sure, go for it.
Yes, go.
He said yes.
She feels.
Wait, testing. Okay, hang on a minute. Hold on. La, 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 la. Can you guys hear that okay?
Do it again.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Excuse me. Grab a towel. Happy birthday to you. Happy sexy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my dear Adele. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Oh my
There
God.
you go.
See, you said thank you. See, there we go. Oh no, that was for not. Sorry. All my reminders are coming up for. Oh,
Gotta
Right,
time
so
mark this one.
move on to the prize stores then. So we got Alan, 1.5 million XP for the unit, 1 million per token. You got Ardra, 750k XP for the unit, 75k for a token. Oren, 750k for, these are all, no, they ain't the go over up. 750k for the unit, 150k for a token. Roland, 750k, and a token for 75k. Then you got Sunder, 750k XP for the unit, 150k for token. Nix, 750k for the unit, 150k for the token. Weaver, 750k XP for the unit, 150k for the token. Max, 750k for the unit, 150k for the token. Polly, 750k for the unit, 150k for the token. Burnside, 750k for the unit, 150k for a token. Skipjack, 750k for the unit. She's expensive. 150k for a token.
I'm telling you, I'm a cheapo, so that's really expensive. Kickside has a high opinion of that. Sorry.
Santiago, 750k for the unit, 150k for the token. Galen, 750k for the unit, 75k for a token. Did I tell you to scroll up? No, I'm lost.
Galen?
Joking,
Yeah.
Bonsai.
He got excited. Sorry.
Martin, 750k for the unit and 75k for a token. Kyle, 750k for the unit, 150k for a token. Neil, which one was Neil?
Neil is the Sphinx.
Sphinx.
I'm sorry. Killing Hero.
750k for the unit, 150k for the token. Malcolm, 1 million for the unit and 450k for a token. Andrew is 1 million for the unit, 450k for the token. Tony, 1 million for the unit, 450k per token. Rick, 1 million for the unit, 450k per token. Leonard is 1 million for the unit, 300k for a token. Nick, 1 million for the unit, 450k per token. Ooh, can't get that for my mini. And where did I get to? Nick. Dylan is 1.5 million XP for the unit, 750k per token. Dennis is 1.5 million for the unit, 750k per token. I am going to max him. Luke, 1.5 million for the unit, 750k per token. Mikey, 1.5 million for the unit, 750k for a token. Braden is 1.5 million XP for the unit, 750k per token. Laura is 1.5 million for the unit and 500k per token. Hero tech varies.
Now, just heads up on the side chat, they said that downtime will have to be moved for Friday.
Yeah, that means that you can actually do
Let me
the.
bloody finish first.
Oh, so sorry for fuck's sake.
Quiet. How dare you? Use it or lose it will be open until May 26 at 10 a.m. PDT. Now you have my permission to talk.
Oh, you are
Fuck
so
you.
gracious, Trickster.
I just want to say that the materials bases are up to the downtime is coming, so that means that you can actually fill up your advanced materials from those elite hive bases, and you can do it till they put the game down.
That would be correct.
Yep, and then we have
Hang on.
what?
Close that down again. Yeah, that Dennis, I am going to max him the way I seen you use him in the last event.
Yeah, it's
It was funny. We can still hear Bonsai laughing now.
yeah, it was actually can maybe
Didn't even bother doing the waves, just take the base out with them.
Sorry, I wasn't muted. Sorry. Sorry. Let me mute. Sorry, I'll be back. For fuck's sake.
And we
Did she just say fuck?
There was a quick fuck's sake there.
and we have the gear store updates.
Yeah.
Gear store updates. Do we want
All
to
right,
read it?
I have biscuits. I'll be with you.
Okay.
You filling your face over there, Trickster?
Yeah, bloody damn right I am.
Thought so.
So, gear store update. New to the gear store. Scroll down for me, Bonsai, please.
Yes.
Twin blade, 650k medals.
Ouch.
That ain't bad.
No, because
I
the
don't
other
think
ones
that's
were.
bad for that
That
unit.
Yeah, but they've gone up and up. The units have gone up and up and up and up, haven't they? I mean,
It has the same price
the
as
Absolver's now 600,000 medals, but when the controllers and the Devouts come out, which were the first Generation 4 units, they were only 300,000 medals each.
Yeah,
Now they're
no.
double.
Get your arse on here. Yeah, I don't think that's bad because you can get medals so easy now.
Yeah, players like us can, I agree, but lower levels can't.
My mini can. Farming medals easy.
Yeah, but your minis are 42.
No, it's not. It's 40.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but I've only got like level 9 devouts and that. Nothing's maxed on it.
I'll hush. I'll you know.
Boom Boy says that not worth it. I don't know. I actually tested them, and I am actually pretty happy with them. So
Well, earlier on, Boom Boy did ask a question when Trickster was going through the.
Yeah, go on then. Read his question out, because
He asked a question saying, "What do people think of the Twin Blade?" I can't say anything about that because I paid for 15 of them during the last event. I've got them to level 7, but I haven't built any to use them yet.
I
It's
think
nice to
that's
finally have something
good.
to use the airfield to upgrade.
But I'm using I'm maxing out all the tech first before I use them properly.
He's actually saying it's got a turning circle like the ogre.
well, we can no, but have you maxed out your tech for it?
I'm
Well,
doing
unless you coined it, no,
I'm
because
doing my last level on the range at the minute, so it'll have max range.
Well,
I've done the speed first.
I can do a little spin with them after we take this down.
So Twin Blade, 650k medals. Turbo rotors, 150k medals. Banking rotors, 150k medals. Heavy plated frame, 300k medals. Reinforced frame, 300k medals. Weapons training, 600k medals. Air support training, 600k medals. Right, Revenge of the Titanic, 20k medals, which is Amiga Titans this time.
Yeah.
We think. And a lovely day up, now level 31, War Rig up.
Yeah, so that's
So
an Omega War Rig.
So that's coming back as Amiga.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
That is it. Yep.
Did Yellow join us? No.
No.
Wow, we have guests in side chat.
We
I'll
have.
I'll let the panel look.
Oh.
We have the one. We have.
And we have Scooby.
Well,
Yellow. What is our saying on here? I never bloody know.
Yeah, Yellow, get on the panel.
Nipple dick.
Yeah, nipple dick.
Are we full?
No. We got a space. What else have we got? Bonsai.
Okay, are we sure? I thought we were full when I came in, but maybe we're
No,
not.
we're not full.
Okay.
No, all we gotta do is burp. We're not full.
and
Yeah, my boxes and stuff. Get your ass in here, boy.
what do you think of the last two? Revenge of the Titan and a lonely day, a lovely day. Sorry.
Lovely day.
It's this for PvE bases, maybe, but certainly not PvP.
No, they're only ever going to be PvE.
I keep thinking of the Teen Titans, the old cartoon show.
But remember, these Titans, the hunters see them as drones, so they don't fire at them.
I'm sorry, I got kids, they watch Teen Titans, so,
I actually always used to forget about that because they see them as a drone and not a unit.
Yeah.
I forget which one of the hunters it is. Is it the rogue that doesn't fire at them? There's two types of hunter, isn't there?
Mm. Yeah. Well, if I don't think there's anything else from Kicks this time.
Is that all the downtime notes there is? Even though it's not downtime yet.
Yes, that would be correct.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Gozo, can you stop screen sharing me for a bit?
Sure.
Yep. I just gonna take a run with those twin blades.
Yeah. You don't
but
want
just,
everybody seeing his porn.
It's my special one.
Any other questions on the side chat that the panel can answer, apart from Bonsai because he's gone to play with his chopper.
And I would like to mention while they're getting that set up that Facebook is having some issues. So I sent the link out to a couple admins of some sectors. I can send PMs, but they're having, believe it or not, they're having a hard time actually clicking the link to get to the show. So I've got like a bunch of PMs. So I just wanted to let you know that there were people who were waiting to get on, but they couldn't click the link. We promoted it and I was re-promoting it and it would not even let me repost the promote that we were live. So if people just start showing up all of a sudden, I just sent out about 15 PMs with the direct link. So
Right.
Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm gonna just
I can fill in a little bit of time if you need it.
Yep.
Just a public service announcement. If you use Lancers, you may want to park them in your armory because they are very unpredictable. I just experienced had some in my base as defenders, and when I needed them the most, I couldn't click on them. I couldn't blue spacebar grab them all. They weren't firing, they weren't rotating, they weren't moving. They just sat there like, oh shit. And I'm done with them. Until Kixeye can fix them, they're very unpredictable. You don't know what they're going to do. They'll either work or they won't. And it's just not there for me. And so if you use them, good luck.
And add to the PSA, in all honesty, when I say as in we, I don't mean like with the Kickside people. I'm saying we as in people who have had it. I honestly thought we had it narrowed down that it was the paints that were causing it. And I thought, okay, great. So they're foobarred. Let's just, the workaround, let's take the paints off. And no, we tested it and that wasn't it. Although it does seem in all the videos that we've created, recreated, and that have been sent to me through other people, it does seem that putting the paints on them does make it worse. But when he says that, I mean, it's almost like your computer has frozen and locked up, but everything else in your game works. So that's how bad it is. So if it is happening to you, please get me some video, and I don't mind passing it along, but they are aware of it. So, but then again, we're also in the middle of the HTML5 conversion. Not that that's an excuse. But again, we have to keep this in mind as players. All of us, we can't have our cake and eat it too. If they weren't doing the HTML5 conversion, there would be no more Word Commander. There would be no more Battle Pirates. And I'm a moderator, but I can give you the video if you'd like to watch it from 2015 when Will Harbin said it would never happen, and it is happening. So we're going to, and some things we're just going to have to be tolerant into the fact that if they don't get this conversion done in time, we're all going to be screwed. So I'm glad Jeff mentioned that. If you're not experiencing it, yay. If you could show me some video that you're not experiencing any issues, especially if you're hit live, please do send me that too. I'd like to try to find out what the common denominator, because some people say they don't have any issues. I'm even having the issue, and that's when there's nobody here, no streaming, no nothing. My speeds are fine, my trace routes are fine. It doesn't happen all of the time, but it does happen. I really would love to be able to figure out what the commonality is.
And nobody's watching porn in the background, correct?
No, I don't need that stuff going on in the background. No, because I'm too busy focused on my unit, if you know what I'm trying to say. I would love to be able to find the commonality, because I feel as the community, yeah, we can hold Kick-Size feet to the fire, but as a community, we also know that they have to get this HTML5 conversion done. I mean, we can all agree on that. If we don't, there is no game. So, and I don't want to lose all you guys as friends because we all go off to do something else because there is no game. But if it means that a bunch of us who do play the game and we play it hard and we play it well, if we can come up with some video where it's not happening and where it is happening, maybe we can find a commonality which would cut through the chase. That way, when it does get to an engineer, it might not be that hard of a fix. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And again, I'm not speaking as a moderator. I'm speaking as a player. Just see if we can figure out what the commonality is so we can cut through it. And I see Bonsai's about ready. So that was just my little thing on that. If you're not experiencing it, and on the flip side also, I'll just say as a moderator, PSA, the team is aware of it. For people who will listen later, they are aware of it. We're not ignoring you on Discord. Yes, some of you are coming into the bug reports. We're not being snarky when we say to you the team is aware. If there is no fix and we don't know when it's going to be fixed or it's not ready to be fixed, we're not being snarky to tell you there is no ETA on a fix. But to constantly talk about it, take it to a DM, or do it in general. But the team is aware, and if there is no fix, there's no fix right now. And if we don't have,
it'd be nice if the team would put a page up in the forum of all known bugs that are just a list of what we are aware of, or put it in the release notes each month so that they can say, just put a red check. This one's being done, this one's done, and all the other ones are still open.
Right, and I agree.
Tell us what's open and tell us what's closed.
And I agree. We have a very mixed panel here of, strong opinions and passive opinions, but I'm going to throw this out here, but I'm pretty sure I'll get a resounding yes across the board, including in YouTube. If you go to Battle Pirates, CM Gilly, she's awesome. I'm not saying that Drake isn't, because he is awesome, but they did start doing that. And at first, there was that little bit of a, back from the community. But guess what? The transparency has really paid off, and the respect from the community, because they're being transparent about some of those things. Why? Because they are HTML5 and Flash. So the transparency from the community as they were transitioning and then went to beta testing, and now it's full HTML5, so you can play with either one. that really, I think, changed the level of respect. So I'm going to put that up to the team, and I'm just asking all of you. Don't you think that that's a great idea? That maybe that Drake could maybe do something like that? Maybe in Drake's Diary. How about that?
Yeah.
Like once a month? I don't know if he's calling it Drake's Diary anymore. Wait, didn't he change the name of it?
Dungeon.
I'm sorry.
Drake's
Drake's
Dungeon.
Dungeon.
Brandon,
Sorry,
can you
Drake.
screenshot?
Yep.
Me?
Yeah.
Although it could be a diary if he doesn't start showing us some
Yeah.
something.
Sorry, Drake. I didn't mean to butcher it. Anyway, so if you guys agree, I'm gonna just keep pushing for it until they tell me to shut up. I think it's a great idea.
It's long overdue.
I still play Battle Pirates. Jim plays Battle Pirates. We've done testing. We've turned in videos. We want Battle Pirates to succeed because we love War Commander, and so anything we can do to test, to turn that in, to help them get what they're doing over there done, the better. So I'm just going to keep pushing for it, because it's not a matter of, it's not a matter of CM against CM. It's the fact that that information is there, and I've seen the change in the community's attitude. Okay, I'm going to let Bonsai go. Did it catch up? Yes, it did catch up on YouTube. I was waiting for it to catch up.
Yeah, he was going around in circles.
Yep.
So when you put it on the front, you can actually those missiles will start to shoot. But if you move it like this, it will shoot from the sides too, like this. Can you see?
Yep.
And those units that are in the bunkers will eventually hit you, but it is not good yet, but I can see
Potential.
potential in it when it is getting higher levels and more armor on it.
What level is yours?
How about running that behind, say, the Chopper Company drones?
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh.
Zigzag behind the drones. Let the drones take the damage.
What level are yours, Bonsai?
They are not higher level yet, but they are 10. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the repair time on those?
You'll find out.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Are you going to show us the repair time?
3
no.
hours later.
That's my secret.
5 gold.
but I actually see the potential in it. I know that I'm smashed now and I just go around in a circle, but I will not use them normally like I do in this base. I will just showing how they shoot and what they can do from the side of it. But actually, if you can target it with directly, and then they will start to shoot the missiles. And if you go on the side, they will start to shoot from the side of it with the regular shots, and sometimes it put out the missiles too.
So Nutcracker's just said he's got his at level 20, and
Was it worth it?
I can just see a little use in them for some PvE bases with the Darkstorm and something like that, and because they actually give a good punch if they are stocked up with more than just one.
I can see some of my aces are going to be making way. Not all, but some.
Be nice if they kind of kamikazed after when they shot down like the bone saw.
So, yes. Do we have anything else on the?
Yeah. What was your repair time on that?
You're using them wrong.
Make a new video, Nut. We'll look for it.
I have to admit, I have seen a bunch of people ask about them, and I won't name the sectors because they have asked me not to name their sectors on the show live, but on the sector admins, I see some of those posts, and I'll go in and I'll answer. And Nutcracker, thank you for your testing of the video, because that's basically what I do. Is I go grab somebody who has tested them at different levels and send that off to people. And of course, you're always going to get somebody said, "Oh yeah, well, they still look like shit to me." There's just people who are like that. But then some people can see beyond that. And there were some people that were very thankful. Again, I can't name the sector, but Nut knows the sector anyway. Yes, his video's out. Yeah.
And yes, this way I did now is not how I normally will use them in a base fight. It just wants to show that they shoot from the side too when you go near the enemy units, and how strong it can be if you attack in a straight line, so in front of it. So yes, that is right. But yeah, have you anything else on the menu?
Yeah, what's your repair time?
I don't gonna show that now.
Aw.
Free repair with a yellow button.
Yeah, maybe.
About 2.5 hours repair time there.
Yeah, maybe.
Woody, we thought you dropped off.
But
and fell asleep.
like I said, it is not how I will. This is
Woody
was
went
the
to sleep.
test. That was just a test one I did.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna use it in a fight, and if it is PvP or PvE, that is up to you. I just show now how you can use them.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just using them to have something for my aircraft hangar to upgrade.
Yeah. Nutcracker saying you've got to. He says to use. He keeps control of them by the looks of the message. He doesn't put them on fist. So I know a lot of players, when they hit a base, any base, whether it's PvP or PvE, they'll take out a lot of the anti-air and then put the aces in on fists. So
yeah, but
I know I do quite a lot.
Yeah, you cannot do that with that unit.
You don't like the
I
fist?
haven't even seen them spread out very well when you hit the X key.
No,
Okay, so you don't like the fist. You don't like to spread them out.
no, just.
Where are you going with that, Brandy? Because it's not show related.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's called fisting and spreading them out. Come on.
Sheltered life.
I don't know where it's
Sheltered
going.
life from the frying pan wife. I'm sorry. It just popped into my
I'm
head.
so glad my wife's at work.
I love your wife.
Well, we are now down to the shoutouts.
Is there, well, real quick, since I'm here, is there anything other than covering the Lancer issue? Going into HTML5 would be probably way too much. That's a whole nother show. Is there anything that you guys can think of while we're on the panel or the side chat? I do want to give one thing out about the chat dropping out, but is there anything else that you guys can think of other than the Lancer issue that I would need to put on my outline?
Yeah, a very cheap gold sale for Hero Tech.
Cheap
Or
gold.
Heroic Showdown, even.
Okay, for a cheap one.
A very cheap one, yeah, 75% off.
Okay, a celebration to life, maybe going back to semi-normal as some places are opening back the economy. Okay, what else?
Okay, how about this?
As HA says, I should buy all my gold on a gold sale, but I can't really afford a gold sale at 30% off, but 75% off, I'll be extremely tempted.
Okay, so all right. we cut the Lancer issue. I already have the global chat issue. What else?
I've got an
This
issue.
is-
When I jump, I have to reload my game because it won't reload.
You've been saying that for the last 3 shows, my friend.
Yeah, I know, and I've still got it.
Yeah.
I got still an issue when I scout with my first scout at DC. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
long.
that is old one and a little, what do you call it, irritating because when you jump into a sector and you scout a base, the last thing you want to do is DC because of that.
Right, especially if you're in a war. Does it? All right, so that's my question. Is it correlated to that you're jumping and then it happens, or is it always, no matter, even if you're sitting still and you
Even
first?
even if I'm in my own sector and an enemy jumps in and scout his base, the first thing is that I'm gonna DC
Okay,
on my
that's good
on
to
my
know.
first scout.
Yeah.
I know
I
you
don't
saw it
know. I
before.
know.
It's
I
fixed.
don't know if it is day related because after I DC'd, I can scout all my other 9 scouts, but not. But it's a guaranteed DC on my first.
First one.
Yeah.
Okay, could be a
I
little.
have a
In
wish
the
list.
side chat, Skip, Nutcracker has said OCC issue with the chopper company.
For Bashland, Tesla, and Mistral Jammer damage when you deploy. Really? Okay, that's a good one. Thank you. I'm just going to screenshot that and I'll write all that down later. I mean, I'm going to write it down when we're done. Is there anything else you guys can think of that I'm not thinking of? Chad, the stuff we talk about at night, is there anything I'm forgetting?
I don't think so.
What's the turnaround time for them to get with everybody as far as updating the Omega Hive base for getting the 3 and 4 payout?
The tickets?
Right.
Okay, so
'Cause I sent one in.
that's a good segue on two things. So Monday was a Canadian holiday. Okay. And for some people, when you have a three-day weekend, you might want to take the Friday off. I'm not saying whether or not the team did or not. Monday was a Canadian holiday, and you guys know where the offices are. You can go to any job site and see where Kick-Size offices are, but they are on the main offices are on the Western North American continent. So the United States office was covering for the Canadian office for the weekend and through Monday, which means we were covering for everything. So, and then we were, of course, we had stuff going on. We had Warpath and everything going on. So that will add to, I'm not speaking for Kickseye. This is normal. Okay, as a player, that will add time to the delay with the high bases, and because it became an issue, of course, there's some of people were fixed. Some people supposedly will be fixed on downtime, and some people had to send tickets. So it's a very complicated issue, but there's going to be a delay, and it's just something you're not going to get an answer in one day. It just, I mean, I know people want answers in one day, but that's not going to happen. Not for something like this that's so complicated. And the reason why is that you're legitimately, from my point of view, you may really do have an issue. But I can't tell you, for every legitimate person, there's 100 people there that are trying to scam Kickside and get something for free. And I'm not kidding, because I see it again and again and again and again and again with the tickets that come in when somebody says, and the Kickside has to verify all that. So remember that they're going to try to take care of everybody. And then in addition to that, now this Monday is the American Memorial Day holiday. So keep that in mind. As far as I know, and I have talked to Drake about this, there is no plans, because sometimes some businesses will close early on a Friday when it's a Monday holiday. There is no plans, as far as I know, that Kickside will be shutting down early on Friday, but it'll be reversed. The Canadian team will be covering for the United States team. So again, you're going to have to accept the fact that there will be some delays for maybe tickets or answers, but the people are going to be there. It's just, you have to understand they're doing extra duty. So please be mindful of that, and not take it out on the team. And you're not going to get an answer in a day. Yes, I know there's people who have the what is it called? Same day support or instant support or instant whatever, live chat support. But even live chat support will be affected if there's an influx of tickets for a major issue. The Hive issue is a major issue. So it meant more tickets. So yeah, somebody might get pulled from live chat so that they can deal with the ticket volume that they have. Just think of any other company that you work for that has a holiday, or any other company that you've called and they have a call center, and then people have to do double duty. It's just like any other business. So it's not going to be instantaneous. If you expect that from this team, you're not going to get it. I just wish people would just be a little bit more cognizant of that. And so
Yeah,
again,
just a general question.
yeah, but prepare for that. I don't know, because I know that some people were going to be fixed on downtime. And of course, we were hoping, again, downtime is supposed to be Wednesday, remember? And then it got moved to Thursday, and now it's getting moved to Friday. So I'm not really sure about the time frame. Some people would have been fixed for the downtime today. Other people will have to get a ticket answer. And to be honest with you, I don't know if because the downtime got moved, if that is going to add a delay in ticket answers. So I wanted to make a combination on that, because I can't give you a turnaround time, because I know some people will be fixed when downtime happens. Some people. It's just very complicated, sort of, Pecker. So, and again, so keep that in mind for this weekend too, because it's Heroic Showdown. So, and downtime is tomorrow. So, oh God, I hate to say this term. If the wheels fall off the bus tomorrow and we have issues or whatever, and it's something major, and you guys send tickets, Monday is a holiday. So if you don't get an answer right away, just remember Monday is a holiday. List. Anything else? I want to have a complete list. Anything else? No? Yes? No? No? Time. Not supposed to move when on defend. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry, Nut. Ochai sometimes start moving on its own. When it's on defend, it moves towards. Not supposed to move when it's on defend. It's not supposed to, but that means there was probably rogue fire somewhere that caused it to move to the center. But who knows? Also, I think part of the AI. Anything else?
I have a wish list item.
Sure, give it to me.
Wish list item number 1. Let us have the ability to buy 1 blood diamond for whatever cost in the gear store. Max out, 100 million metals buys 1, or 200 million Thor buys 1 blood Thor diamond.
Ooh, that's an idea.
200 million Thor. I'm 6 months away from that.
Well, something to go for. But when you get there, it'll be worth it.
I'd give you something to do if you're one of those people that you're at the high end of everything and you spend most of your game prepping for other people who are coming back into game. Welcome back, by the way, for those of you who've been out for a couple months. You know who you are, or several years. And that's what you're doing in game, because you've got all of your bases done and you're all caught up with everything. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Give you a reason to, when there's nothing new on the map to do, you're sitting around with your friends.
I'm
or
going to farm for something. What I really need is blood Thor diamonds.
This is true. And I mean, I would love to have spent more time in Warpath this time, because I did better, obviously, last time. I just didn't have the time. I mean, worried about Heroic Showdown because this is a holiday weekend. I just don't know if I'm gonna have the time to do that much, to get that much, and I am behind on the stuff that I need. So yeah, I would like to have some more. I'm disappointed.
And that gives us regular players that don't abuse glitches or anything like that a method of getting something that others have gotten it.
Yeah, I agree, because I see I see that typed a lot. All my stuff is maxed, so there is no reason for me to do Heroic Showdown. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, well.
We know why your stuff is maxed, and we won't go there, but I'm just saying. It's just kind of like, okay, stop bragging about the stuff that you did that you knew you shouldn't have did, okay? Yeah, you're right, Jeff. I agree with you. The people who are legit should be able to, give something to kind of go for. I know the team is trying to come up with better ways and more ways for us to earn Blood Thor for that reason. Again, it's just a matter of, I like that idea though, but again, I was like, I don't know if they'd have to pull an engineer.
How about if they want us to PvP more, every 20 active bases you get a Blood Thor.
Except you would have to determine whether or not it's active or not, and that would require engineering. Yeah, that would require engineering for sure. Once you get Blood Thor for metals, but not promote farming, so we think we don't want that. I don't mind farming. I farm.
Yeah, but you farm to get things to grow, and once they're grown, then you use them.
Or
Yeah.
how about a really hard Bloodthor base?
Now that would be cool. All right, so that is a cool idea. Again, it would not really an engineer.
But it
'cause
needs to come
it
out
is
more
time.
regularly. I mean, we've got ways to get Bloodthor, but it's so it's like the advanced
Advanced
materials.
material should be out more often, I think.
Well, we're trying to that did come out from Drake and Braden, and of course then we had the Hydra thing, which I didn't know that you all didn't know when that happened, by the way, and I'm so sorry that I didn't share it with a lot of you sooner. But that was a plan that they were going to try to do that at least twice a month, because originally, and that was discussed in Discord, and I don't have those pictures right now, but I will paraphrase, was because there was going to be a more regular way, kind of like Ops, where you could get Bloodthor, weekly whenever you wanted it. And eventually, we're going to get more Gen 2 buildings. I'm sure that's coming because, we can't stay halfway and not get more Gen 2 buildings. I don't know if the Merc Camp is going to be a Gen 2 building or not, but, we got to have some place to put Storm Chaser. So, we're going to need a more regular way to get that. And there's other people that need to get caught up. So, I like that idea. I like having a Bloodthor base on the map because that's just a base design. I say just a base design. I shouldn't say that. Sorry, guys, because I know you guys are listening. But at least that's a base design. I mean, not like saying this is the point is there's nothing for higher corners to do. And I get that, but then to me, I'm not putting that down, but to me, that's also a downside of being a heavy coiner is that you can get really bored. And I'm saying that not from a war commander perspective. Jim and I got completely and utterly bored with Battle Pirates, Vega, and War Commander Rogue Assault because we got to such high levels because we coined so much. There was nothing for us to do.
How about this then? Instead of just a Bloodthor base, make it pay out 3 things, and it'd be random. One could be 1 Bloodthor, one could be a boost for a unit like
Max
random,
Metals and
yeah.
Max Thor.
Yeah, random max
Or
metal,
even a
yeah.
repair
If
logistics
it's a
or
real
something
heavy
like
base.
that.
Repair
You've got
logistics.
so many options you can. I'm sorry to talk over you guys, but you've got so many options you can do.
It is. It's kind of a cool idea.
You can have like HA and Brandy say 1 Bloodthor, a repair logistics for a unit, max medals, max Thor.
Or not even max metals. I would say maybe 400,000 or 500,000. Something like that. But it had to be like really, really hard.
Yeah.
Or logistics,
Well, max-
or any
max what you
logistic
can
that you're going to
hold.
find useful for your account.
Yeah, and like you can't just do just a go in all for a cave base. It'd be something that you'd have to pick apart with air and ground.
And you can make them 1-hit wonders.
Yep.
So that people.
Yeah, on those I
That's-
would definitely.
yeah.
Those are the times.
You don't
where
want to give them away to lowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
give,
think
give
that,
like a 15-minute timer or something like that.
I think you got that on the nose there, HA. You don't want to be
Mm-mm.
opening
up lower
them
accounts
willy
and
nilly,
stuff.
do you?
No,
And
but
no
it could be a one-time hit, but you get 15 minutes to kill it, and you can't just
Yes,
shove it off to
longer.
somebody else.
Yes, a longer one. Yes, exactly. Because I just, no offense to you guys that have minis, but I really, honestly, as a player, I'll be completely honest. It pisses me off to see that. It's bad enough, that it's bad enough, even though it's against the terms of service. And I will say it, and I'm not pointing any fingers at anybody, that you're in the same sector with an alt. And it's not just like a mini, like just because you're sitting there, or you're jumping it around, or you're holding a place card or whatever. That drives me as a player up the fucking wall to see someone using their main to prep something and then turn around and pick it up with their mini. Because I mean, I have minis too, but I use my minis for other kinds of things. And sometimes when I get bored, I'll play them or whatever just to keep them caught up so I can see if I need to test something, because a low level is having a problem. But you know what? That's not what this game was intended for. And I work my fucking ass off for the shit that I got in my base. And you guys all talk about, you want old school War Commander, then fucking work for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm going to go on my rant. This is my shout out. Fucking work for it. You work so fucking hard for it with your main. Why are you being a god blessed pussy and going out and you're prepping shit with your main so your mini can come pick it up? So all this, and then you want to turn around and brag that your mini is stronger than your main? Come on now. And then you want to cry and say you want old school War Commander? I don't want to hear that bullshit. Stop fucking cheating. Stop breaking the terms of service.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just I applaud Kickstarter when they put something like that out there and they make it a one-hit wonder. I'm totally for it.
Yeah,
I like it in the events, and I like it on some of the better payout stuff. I think it was the right move, and I applaud them for it.
Yep. I mean, it's a good gate, and you have to remember again if they're giving away the farm all the time for free, or you can use a main, or even somebody else prepping for you all the time, or let's just say it's not yourself and you're not doing that, you're not breaking the terms of service and cheating, all right? Because I'm going to call all of you out who do it. You know who I'm talking about. I don't have to say those names, but if you're going to do that, and you're going to have a friend do it too, so if we did that all the time, there would be no balance to the game. People keep talking about Kickstarter's throwing the balance off. No, that's just it. Kickstarter's bringing the balance back. So your thousands of dollars that you want to spend on the game, no, you need skill. And I'll say it, MFer, you need skill. You can throw money at the game all you want, but if you don't know how to play the game, the first thing you do is max your unit out, have somebody else prep shit for you, and then you take it. You don't even know how it works. That's just because you're stupid. I don't care how much money you have. It's just because you're stupid. So I like the Kickstarter's trying to do the best that they can to balance. And like I said, like we said, in the events that there's some kind of a gate in there. And if you don't like the gate, get over it. Because you'll be the first person bitching and whining because, oh, well, my mini is as strong as my main. Or it's not fair that level 32 is. Oh, yeah, but your 5 minis have maxed everything. So that's fair for you to do it, but not for him to do it. I like Kickstarter doing that. I want the balance to come back to the game. I want the people who are coming into the game, returning to the game, to feel like that they can get caught up. Because if they return to the game, and I'll say it out loud, if you've been away from the game for 6 years and you come back, first thing I'm going to say, what the hell? And then I'm going to say, okay, well, what can we do to keep you? If Kickstarter doesn't balance the game, they're never going to get caught up. So
actually, Boomboy say something actually with some truth in it in the side chat. My opinion, coinless, you get more fun and learn strategy how to do bases with less damage. If you ask for more stuff, it's a burden for the low levels. And actually, there's a kind of truth in that. Not that I say you don't have to coin, but what I'm saying is that if you keep asking for doing to do something for the coiners, that will be a burden for those that don't have that kind of money. And
there used to be a balance to the game that allowed for, a non-coiner could dedicate their discipline to defense and maintain a defense that made it hard for the attacker. Or they did the opposite. They let their base get attacked and get flattened, and they dedicated their time and efforts towards making offensive units, which made them a good attacker. It used to be sort of the good medium. So if you were a coiner, you could do both. If you weren't a coiner, you could dedicate and be good at one discipline. That's long gone. And they needed to bring that back a long time ago.
And I see it coming back, but I see people, like I said, I see people saying, I long for the old War Commander days. Well, I'm sorry, those days are back. And people aren't remembering that. And I hear people say that they're bored, and thank God for their mini. And I'm not putting down people who use their minis legitimately. Please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But I get that. But that's like Bonsai said, part of the fun and the camaraderie, and then challenging yourself. I mean, I know Tricky does it with his mini because I laughed my ass off. Heck, for Warpath, I forgot it was him and I hit him and I lost my ass. So,
Yes,
I mean,
you did.
yes, I did. So it's I totally forgot that it was him. So it's just kind of, which was funny because I was going to be walking the park. And then when I saw what he used, and of course what I lost, I was just like, well, this is really cool. But that was skill. There was no coin involved. Well, there was for me because I lost my ass, but there was no coin involved. Of course, thank you, Kixeye, for the half repair during Warpath. But there was no coin involved for Trickster because I lost my ass on a mini. What is it, 39 now? No, 40.
40 now.
40. Okay, so maybe when I hit you, it was a 39, but I did, and there was no coin involved in that. It's just skill. I think that's
I
part of
was in bed.
the figuring. Yeah, and you were offline on top of that. I still lost my ass. I mean, that's kind of like the fun factor. I don't know. I'm glad that Kickside does what they do to put the gates in when they do and try to provide us with some balance. And in all of that, keep the HTML5 conversion going. So we will be where Battle Pirates is right now. And I will say it again. I know it's a War Commander show. Sorry, Bonsai, for hijacking and talking so much. If you don't understand what's happening in War Commander and you don't really get it, and you don't understand how it's working or how War Commander is working or what HTML5 is and all the other codes, it's not just HTML5. Go to forums, go to the Battle Pirates section, then go to just type in, find CM Gillies. She's the CM for Battle Pirates. Find her profile, click on it, look at all the posts that she's made, not replies. Start with her posts, and you'll see the progression in the last year or more of what has happened with HTML5. Everywhere where you read the word Battle Pirates, insert the word War Commander. It's not rocket science. So then you can kind of understand the progression of what is happening right now with our game. And they're doing it while we're still playing it. They were successful with Battle Pirates. Yes, there were some hiccups. There was an alpha test, there was a beta test, and now it's live HTML5. So, and people are still giving feedback. So we will be doing exactly the same thing. So if you want to know where it's going, if you want to understand what it is, all the information is there. Sobacop is over there. Remember, he was with War Commander, if you guys remember him. He's part of the HTML5 conversion team. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of communication right there. And I might get my hand slapped for that from Kickside for talking about it, but it is the only other Flash-based game that is being converted. And they're almost done, and it's running really, really well now. If you want to see the growing pains and you want to see the comments, that's where we're headed. So number one, you need to be prepared for it, but get yourself informed also, so it's not so many questions. You come into Discord and you wonder why you don't have any answers, because it's not a one sentence answer. It's complicated, and it's going to be an over the time process. So if you want to know where's War Commander at, where's War Commander going, go to Battle Pirates forums and look at CM Gillies' posts. So just pick the last 3 months worth of posts. That will help you understand where we're going to be very soon. And I would like to encourage everybody that is invited to participate to please be patient, but to be constructive even when things break, because the more feedback that you give constructively makes them be able to tweak the game as they need so that it works correctly, if that makes any sense. And I'm not going to give a shout out. I'm going to let you guys go, but I just want to tell you guys I love you, except for Adele. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Adele. I want to thank you guys again for all your prayers and well wishes. By the way, I got good news today, but I didn't want to go too, but I'll just say good news. So for those of you who know, I got good news, and we could talk about that privately. And I want to thank the Kickside team, the American side, because we are all working from home. Completely forgot, you said a desk calendar or whatever, completely forgot about the Canadian holiday this weekend, and us picking up the slack. And then, of course, with what happened with the Hive bases and the fact that they are really working so hard, it's something that we love. And again, if Kickside, and I'm saying this lovingly, if they didn't have problems, we never would have met. And I am grateful for every single issue that we've been able to all work through together, and what you guys have shared with us, all of us as moderators, so that we can share with the team, because we do this for free. And all of us in the shows and everything, all of you guys do it too, for the love of the game, but also for the love of the community and for each other. And one last thing, I don't want to say the names or the sector, to the War Commander players and their families. And actually, I know 2 of the teams are listening right now, or will be. Condolences to your family for your loss. I had forgotten that War Commander had been around for 12 years. And we just put a permanent bubble on a guy who played the game for 11 years. That was just the other day. And the one before that was 10 years. So that was really tough to find out that those people had passed away, younger than me even, because I'm so old. I just want to remind everybody that regardless of what's going on in the world and the company and how you feel, and if you spend money or don't spend money in the game, human beings, I know I sound like a broken record, we get one go round on this rock. Before you say something or you type something or you put something out there, maybe think about the other human being that's at the other end that might possibly read that, and try to remember that it's just a game, it's just pixels. Let's remember the human beings that are involved and have fun. And Bonsai, thank you for all the fun, because it cracks me up, some of the stuff you do. You get so excited. So I'm done. I do have to pop off, so I'm going to let you guys go with your shout outs, but I love each and every one of you.
We love you too, Skip.
Yep.
Love you, Skip.
Take care,
Well,
Scott.
All right, Skip.
See you later.
I can start with chat. Can you give your shout outs?
What?
Huh?
Hello? Scat? Okay,
Chad.
Jeff. Hi, Chad. Can you give your shout out?
Just thanks to everybody that showed up with the with us on YouTube. I don't usually like to see a show done when downtime isn't going on, but we'll make this an exception on occasion. Shout out to all the guys on the panel. Shout out to Randy and Bonsai for all your efforts off the show and during the show. And see you next week, next downtime.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
out.
Scott, can you give your shout out?
Yeah, everyone on the panel, especially yourself and Ghost Rider, for the efforts that you put into making the show and getting it up and running. Everybody on YouTube for coming along and listening to what we have to say, whether you find it useful or not. And the other members on the panel, thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you, Scott. Trickster. Okay.
Yep. Shout out to yourself and Ghost Rider, as usual, for putting the shows on week in, week out. Everybody on the panel, everybody on YouTube who came out to watch us, and everybody else that will come out and watch later on. Cheers. Have a good heroic showdown,
Oh, yeah.
which I think we'll be doing a live show on that.
Yes, we are. We can do it.
Yep, we can.
Woody, can you give your shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to yourself, Bonsai, and Ghost Rider, everybody on the panel, and everybody who's been watching on YouTube, and the guys that'll be watching later.
Thank you, Woody. And Chad, are you back with us?
I am.
Can you give your shout outs?
Shout out to you guys on the panel. Shout out to people that came to YouTube. That's it.
Thank you. And Ghost Rider?
Oh, shout out to everybody on the panel and YouTube and those who'll be watching later.
Thank you. My shout out goes to you guys on the panel. Love to have you with us. I want to give a shout out to those that jumped in on our show and talked in the side chats. And I hope that the guys that will see our show later will think that is a fun show or great show.
Just idiots.
Yeah, just idiots, no matter what. But and I want to give a shout out to a sector that let me in on their page today. Don't gonna mention what sector, but thank you. It means a lot to us that we can share our things with you. And I want to give a big shout out to my lovely wife and happy birthday, Adele. That is all from us. See you later.
Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.